In my last add-on video, I went over all the important add-ons you should get for leveling up. This video, we'll go over nothing but other miscellaneous add-ons that aren't really needed, but are kind of neat. And as always, I'll have links to all of these add-ons in the video description. First up, we have MIK Scrolling Battle Text. This is an add-on for scrolling battle text, and I just prefer this one to the default one that shows white and yellow numbers above a target when you do damage to it. This one will show your damage scrolling to your right, as well as an icon of what that damage was. And it allows you to have notifications for whenever a cooldown comes up, what kind of damage you're taking, and a few other things. I usually turn off the notifications that show me the damage I'm taking, unless it's a crit or a special ability. That way it doesn't clutter up my screen. Leech maps. This gives you a better map, smaller, full screen, and will show you your flight paths, and a big one, it shows you the location.
Yeah, I do have this. This is very, very useful.
On the map.
Because like in Classic, like, the map covers your whole fucking screen, and in Retail WoW, you can have it to where it's only like part of your screen, but in Classic, there's like no option for that. So like this actually add-on allows you to do that. I have this on right now.
As well as allows you to zoom into the map. Leech Maps is probably one of the best map add-ons you can have for Classic. Classic Codex. Now, this is another questing add-on, which adds a lot of neat little things to the mini-map and icons. If you open up your map, it will show you spots on the maps of the locations of quest mobs,
shit!
Instead of just where to go in order to kill quest mobs. So it'll actually show
that
you
is
quest
so
spots.
Good, man.
And while you're actively doing a quest, it will give you little icons on mobs that are part of a quest you're currently on.
Holy fuck!
And it also gives you a little question mark and exclamation points on the map and mini-map to indicate quest locations. It also has a lot of other things to it. I mainly have those turned off, but it also allows you to auto-accept quests and turn them in. Modern Quest Watch.
That's so good,
this
man.
This add-on just gives you...
I'm gonna download that fucking add-on, dude, 100%. Like, I don't know if I want to, though. It's like, it's kind of annoying, like, having those fucking dots everywhere. I guess if I could just, like, click it on and off, it wouldn't be that bad. But just in general, that seems really fucking annoying changes. Well, yeah, I mean, like, add-ons are always changes. Like, the thing is with add-ons, like, everybody had add-ons back in the day. Don't try to pretend like there weren't add-ons back then, okay? Like, there were tons of fucking add-ons.
A quest tracker that looks like the live version of it at the game, and it also gives you extra options in your quest UI to give you buttons to track your quests and to show you on the map where that quest is supposed to be completed. Handy Notes Flight Master Classic. I also have a Handy Notes add-on. Despite Leech maps also having flight point indicators on the map, this one will show me the flight paths in a little bit more of a noticeable red, since I have a lot of other quest add-ons that clutter up my map. And it also shows you the flight paths when you open up to the bigger map. Leech Plus. This add-on allows you to add a lot of conveniences to your gameplay. Probably the most useful ones are the ability to sell all of your junk automatically.
Wow, I'm downloading that right now. I'm literally downloading that right fucking now. Just a minute. Okay, Retail. All right, I'm gonna go Classic. Okay, Leech Plus. Okay, yeah, we're definitely fucking downloading that. That is so fucking good, man. That is so fucking good. Wow.
Loot stuff quicker, auto turn in and accept quests, or repair all of your items as soon as you go to a vendor.
God damn, that's amazing.
This add-on is also very helpful if you're a streamer, because it allows you to auto-block a lot of annoyances that people might try to trouble you with. As you can auto-block duels, party invites, and even set to auto-decline friend requests.
There it is.
Atlas. This add-on will give you maps of dungeons and raids, which are not in the game in Vanilla WoW, as well as give you little markers on those maps so that you don't get lost.
Wow.
Deja Classic Stats. This add-on will give you more details to your character stats, as the default one is pretty limited in what it actually shows you.
Holy shit.
And I think this add-on is the only way to actually see certain stats. But I don't remember off the top of my head what those are, since I always have this add-on installed and I can see everything. Atlas Loot Classic. This add-on will show you in-game the sources of basically all the loot you can obtain.
Of course I have this.
It saves you having to look up the stuff online.
Of course I have this.
Death Counter. This add-on will simply give you a counter for how many times you've died. Details. This is a DPS meter add-on, which I personally think is better than Recount.
Yeah, I do not want that one.
It shows you how much you and your party's DPS is. Bagnon. This add-on will consolidate all of your bags into one big bag.
Yeah, why don't I have this? Actually, you know what? Where is Bagnon? All right, back now. Yeah, I guess I don't have that. What the fuck? All right, I've downloaded it now. Okay, perfect.
So it's much more convenient to see your inventory. It also tracks all of your gold you have across all of your characters on your realm, and it also keeps track of the items in your bag, and will show you if your alts have any copies of an item you're currently mousing over.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
Healbot. This is a good add-on for healing, as it allows you to program it so that you can heal people by just clicking on their names without having to set up mouse over macros or stuff like that. Neat plates. This is a really good nameplate add-on and gives better looking nameplates to mobs that you're fighting. And
I'm gonna be like a weird boy here. I'm gonna say that I like the original WoW, like the vanilla WoW nameplates. I just like them a lot. They made sense to me. They just straight up fucking made sense to me. That's all there is to it.
There's two things that I found are really convenient. One of them is that it has a built-in cast bar timer, where it shows you a cast bar of an enemy NPC, without requiring you to have the add-on specifically designed to see enemy cast bars. And it also has a combo point tracker that you don't need to get a combo point tracking add-on for, as it shows the combo points on top of the mob you're currently fighting. And if you have debuffs or dots, it will show those above the health bar, along with the durations and timers, if you also have classic aura durations and Omni CC installed as well. Tidy plates.
I didn't like how they made combo points like all the way through. You know what I mean? Well, I don't like how they had combo points where you use it for everything. Like I like it whenever it's just like on like one guy. Sorry, I'm like having a hard time explaining this, but like I like it whenever you have combo points on one mob, rather than just like your character has combo points. Rather you put combo points on one mob, because like if you're fighting one dude, you can be like right. But like if you swap over to another dude, how you gonna do all that crazy ass weird shit because you haven't built up to it yet? It doesn't make any sense. I actually liked where combat points were mob specific.
Threat plates. This is another nameplate add-on which does not work with neat plates, so you have to choose either this one or the other. But what this one does is it will show you debuffs on top of the enemy target, just like with neat plates, as well as a threat meter, as it will turn red if you have threat on a mob, or stay green if you don't have threat on them, and then turn yellowish if you're, starting to get a little bit of threat. I like this add-on on my hunter to see if I pull threat for my pet or not, and then I use neat plates on my rogue to keep track of combo points. Tula range. This add-on will simply add a red tint to your abilities if you're out of range, and will add a blue tint to them if you're out of mana and can't use the abilities. And I think it also has a gray tint for something else, but I don't know how that one works.
Who gives a
I
shit
mainly
about
use
that?
it on my hunter to see if I'm in the dead zone or not.
I don't give a fuck about that dumbass shit.
This add-on will allow you to buy stacks from vendors easier, as you can hold shift and right click on it and will bring up a little window to bring up stack size buying options. I think it has options for auto selling junk and other vendor operations as well, but I mainly use it for the stack buying thing. Weak auras. This is just the classic version of weak auras and allows you to do a whole bunch of different things. I personally just have mine set up to tell me when I need to feed my pet if he's unhappy. But there's so many different things you can...
I'm gonna be honest. Weak auras they're too good. I know this might sound crazy, but like I really do think that they're just too good. Like weak aura, I mean, the amount of things that you can do with weak auras is fucking insane. It is fucking insane. You just basically, like, you don't even need any other add-on almost besides weak auras. Like, because weak auras can just fucking do everything. And too powerful for vanilla. I think it's too powerful for retail. Blizzard wouldn't have to make these raids that like a fucking astronaut has to be able to beat in retail WoW on Mythic if they didn't have to rely on everybody having all these ridiculous fucking add-ons. Like, you gotta be at the moon to be able to figure out how to do like Mythic Queen of Shara. It's crazy. Too many fucking mechanics. Too much shit going on.
Do with this add-on, but it's commonly used to track cooldowns and buffs and stuff like that. Accountant Classic. This add-on will show you how much gold you have without having to open up your bag. And it also keeps track of all the gold gains through vendors, quests, auction house operations, basically anything which gives you gold or causes you to spend it. Auctionator. This is an auction house add-on which allows you to more easily buy stuff, as it will list everything based on price per unit. That way you don't have to try to figure out which one is actually the cheapest one on your own. And it also allows you to sell things easier, as it will auto undercut your competition if you just click on the cheapest item in the auction house.
That's smart.
And finally, we have
That's
Peggle.
smart, dude.
This is a mini-game add-on that you can play whenever that just has you try and declare all the blocks on the stage.
Oh, who gives a shit
Perfect
about
for the
this,
long runs that are very common in Classic WoW. Alright, and that's it for all
I
the
never do this
miscellaneous
dumbass
add-ons.
shit, dude.
If you saw some add-ons in this video you'd like to know
Never.
about that I didn't mention in this video, that's because they were probably in my other video, which I'll have linked at the end of this one, if you want to see some more essential add-ons than the ones I talked about here.
So those add-ons were actually really, really good. Like I thought those were amazing. Questy I do think is probably better than that other scuffed Questy add-on that they had, but overall I do think those are badass. Give it a dislike because of the Peggle? No. It was a great fucking video. I'm gonna link it to you guys again, okay? There you go. There's the video. We have 85,000 people watching. Holy shit, that's a lot of people. What up, boys? What up, boys? Hey, how you doing? There's a lot of you guys out there. I hope you know that my other hand is on my dick right now. So, yeah, I hope you're having a good time. Twitch Prime, by the way. Let me go ahead and start up the next video because we know this shit won't fucking load.